Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to explain how to set up your radial design paper, okay? First thing you're going to need is a ruler. You're going to need a pencil, nice and sharp. You can use an eraser. But the most important part is the paper. Your paper needs to be square. Now, for this sheet of paper, I made this 10 inches by 10 inches. So every edge of the square is 10 inches. It's very important. Once you get the paper squared, let me just go back a little bit. When you're doing this assignment, don't go less than 9 by 9 or don't go higher than 11 by 11. All right, stay around 10 inches by 10 inches or 9 by 9 or 11 by 11. 11 by 11 will be a little bit bigger. 9 by 9 will be a little bit smaller. So the next step is to make sure you have a nice clean area. Also, have your ruler. Now, for those that want to know how to use a ruler, guys, don't rely on the edge or the very beginning of the ruler to make your marks. Always start at the first unit. In this case, it's a 0. So what I want to do is just quality check that my measurements are good. It's 10 inches there, 10 inches there. Now, I first want to find the middle of my square. And you do that by creating an X that goes from corner to corner. Use a larger ruler. Goes from corner to corner. So my X will be here. That's one line. This is line number 2. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right. And remember, you guys are doing this in pencil. I may go over this in marker so you guys can see. But I have my X. So I know that this is the middle of the paper. The next thing I want to do is make a 1-inch mark along the bottom of my edge. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to take that first unit, that 0, and line it up with the corner. And then I'm going to just count by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to end at the very last spot, which is 10, which is the corner. So now I have a mark at every inch on this edge. I'm also going to do it to this edge, okay? I'm going to line up my edge, my corner with the 0, and then make a 1-inch mark. So I'm at 3, I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I have marks at the bottom on the left side. Now I'm going to the right. The same idea holds. You want to line that up, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will do this all the way to the end. Corner. Last side is the right side. And again, my first unit, which is the 0 mark, and then I'm going to make my marks going up every inch. I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will be the corner. So I have dashes, marks along the edge of my square. Now, what I want to do is I want to go to the top right corner and then go 1 mark in. So I'm at the top right, and then I'm going to move 1 mark in, 1 inch in, and I'm going to make sure I intersect that middle part here I want to intersect that part, and I also want to reach this part. So I'm going to intersect this. I'm at the first mark from the right corner. I'm intersecting this mark and heading down to my left edge. Okay? Let's do that once again. So it may not, it'll go in that direction, and hopefully it marks up perfectly. So I did 1 inch over. Now I'm going to the second mark. Intersect the middle, head towards that other mark. Now, it's not perfectly going there, but it's okay, all right? We're just using it as guidelines. First mark. And I want to continue to do this. I go to the next mark, and then I slide. My goal is to try to get in that intersection part, that little middle part. The first X that we created. That is my goal. Do it again. Do it again. Down. Okay. Now we have lines going on the top and at the bottom. We're going to do this to the sides now. Now go to the corner. Go to that mark. That first mark below that corner on the right side, and intersect the middle. We're going to do that again. I'm going to continue to do that. Okay. Continue to intersect that middle. That middle should start getting darker because you're passing the pencil over it a few times. Let's continue that. Let's do it again. And finally, the last mark into the middle, and then from middle to the other mark. Now you have lines going in a circular pattern. That's step 1. I'm going to end this video right now because I want you guys to at least get this part complete. And we'll do step 2 on my next video. Okay? See you guys soon.